Don's Neighbors, and you're watching Michael the K Experience.
We're here with Ruby and the Snake Handlers from Austin, Texas. Ruby, how'd you get the name Snake Handlers?
Well, that's a good question. And we beg to differ on the answer to that sometimes.
Well, I think it came at the same time.
We were, Jorge had seen a TV show on PBS or something like that, one of those local stations, about snake handlers, about snake handling churches, and we were talking about it one afternoon when we were rehearsing. We didn't have a name for the band yet, but we knew what kind of music we were going to be doing. And he was telling the story about how he had seen this show, and actually where I grew up, there was a a church where they handled snakes not too far from where I grew up, and I perked up and we looked at each other and I said, "Oh my God, you guys, we have to do that. We have to call the band the Snake Handlers," and we all agreed. So that was it.
Well, that's what I got from the title. As soon as I heard it, I knew that was part of it. But anyway, how do you like the Redwoods as compared to Austin?
Well, two totally different.
Apples and oranges.
Yeah, absolutely. And yet, people are so similar. Northern California, Austin, you get a lot of the same kind of folks. So, I went to school in Arcata, actually. I went to Humboldt State some years ago. I'm not saying how many.
So you're a local, you know the locality then.
I know the locale a little bit, yeah. I remember a lot of places, and I'm really glad to see, places like Loke's Bagels and things like that still around. But there's some, I'm having to jog my memory a little bit, like what's over here? I didn't remember that, but it's beautiful. It's so beautiful up here. Just, I don't know if you have this around this area for yourself, but for me, just driving into the Redwoods just made my whole body relax and just made me feel like, oh my God, this is home. So
yeah, it's definitely a hideout for everything, from everything.
well,
The other thing is, how did you get into rockabilly? Did you start with that or progress to that?
Well, at the time that we met,
where did it come from for you?
well, I've been playing in rockabilly bands for many, many years. I've got a couple of records out on Rolling Rock with another band called Dragstrip 77.
But how did you come into rockabilly?
Well, through punk rock, and but I think how this band got into rockabilly, I think it's just kind of, we took all the stuff that we like and mashed it together. And
I come from a country background, more country music, and then I got into punk rock too later on. I mean, I grew up with country music, then got into punk rock, and then edged back out of it. And when we started playing together, I had more of an idea that we were going to be more Americana, country kind of feel, all country, and he was like, no, it's going to be more like this, and he brought in the rockabilly, and so we put it together, and we got what I call twang with attitude.
Right, and I remember back in the early 60s when rockabilly crossed over.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
back then, it came back,
That's
it went
it.
into rock, it's going back now. So the other thing I wanted to ask you is, how do you like this tour that you're on? You're going to wind up in Oregon, up at Eugene, one of my favorite little towns.
Well, we end the tour in Seattle at
Oh,
the
all the
Rockabilly
way
Ball
out.
up there. We're having a really good time. We're playing some really beautiful places and seeing a lot of the West Coast, which is really nice.
And
And we're playing with a great group of guys, so we're having a lot of fun actually in the band together. It's
Cool.
a good tour. It's a lot of fun.
So if there's anything you want to say to musicians who are out there and want to get into the business, what kind of work does it take?
It takes a lot of work, but don't turn it into a business. I mean, you have to be businesslike about it, but remember that you're doing it for your art, or not for your art, but you're doing it because you want to make music and you want to keep making music, and you got to make a record sometime. But it's all about making the music and connecting with people. And if you try to turn it into a money-making thing, then you've lost connection with the reason that you started out in the first place. And yet, at the same time, you got to be serious about it, and you got to get stuff done. There's a time and a place for everything, and we actually teach a touring workshop, Jorge and I do, and it's all about the business end of things. So you got to keep the art in there, but you got to be serious about it and get business-like about it without making it a business. Does that make sense?
Yes, it
Okay,
does.
all right.
It was great meeting you guys. I hope you have a great show here at the Pearl Lounge. You'll be on the Michael McKay Experience, so why don't you wave to my people out in the front?
never, ever give up.
the damage is untold. But time passes, time will tell another story untold. I don't decide to fall the way it's hitting me down. I wonder how it goes when they ain't leaving the town. So I light another cigarette, I walk in more slow. I might have to come along, just to get up and go. Well, I remember you, everything comes late. Sometimes I do, but I don't want to pay. And if you ever see me, and if you ever say, the change never goes away. Well, I can't stop saying.
Hey, thanks for coming out to the Pearl. Thanks for checking out Ruby D and the Snake Handlers. Thank you, Michael. Michael the K, good to see you as always. So take care.
Hey, it's Blue Ox birthday, and here's Larry Jackson introducing Mirth First at the birthday party.
Pass me by one summer day, flash those big brown eyes my way. Oh, I wanted you forevermore. Now, baby, I'm not one that gets around. Swear my feet stuck to the ground, and oh, I never did meet you before. I said hello, Mary Lou, goodbye home. Goodbye home, sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I'm in love with Mary. I knew, Mary Lou, that we'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou, goodbye heart, goodbye heart. Saw your lips, I heard your voice. Believe me, I just had no choice. While horses couldn't make me stay away. Thought about a little midnight, arms about you in and fact, that's all I need to see for me to stay. Goodbye heart, sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I'm in love with Mary. I knew, Mary Lou, we'd never part, we'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou, goodbye heart, goodbye heart. Hello, Mary Lou, I'm in love with you, yes. Hello, Mary Lou, goodbye heart. Hello, Mary Lou, goodbye heart.
This is Josephine Johnson.
Stalling, startled, tumble down, stare down dawn into daylight. Sequence light, fade into awakening, fade to first light. In the hickory outside, they're whirring the rest. In the hickory outside, above her second story desk, words we've pitched distract, she sets her pen to task. At the window, waiting, watching her eye, anticipating. Brilliant, solid forces their children so long, instigating. Swift to hide in sound through my voice.
And this is Lucky the Turkey. And this is Lucky the Turkey. And we're here to help introduce the coming acts. And this next act is Chuck Stearns and Lynn. Leanne? How do you pronounce that? Leanne. Yeah, can't you talk? Anyway, how did you two get together? Yeah, was it love at first sight?
Well, no, actually, Leanne is like my daughter.
I'm embarrassed now.
Yeah, we have a couple of generations here, and my love for classic rock and old school music, she wanted to team up with me, and then I get to, then go toward the youth side and be able to sing some new stuff.
So this way we got a lot of mixed media, right? A lot of mixed genres. And I'm trying to use intelligent words here, but my brain is so small because I'm only a turkey. Later on I'll tell you about my story, but in the meantime, let's hear some beautiful music.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Garceau.
This is called Little Dreams.
For your tricks are gone, I've got enough for everyone. Call me at night, after Wednesday or any time. It's all memory, coincidence or destiny. Spaces in my mind, tangled knots I let unwind. Little dreams are mine, little dreams are mine, little dreams. Herons on the bay, they seem to be here every day. Berries on the vine, metronome that's keeping time. Waiting for a friend, time to mark and moves to mend. Penance for a crime, for all it's worth I walk the line. Little dreams are mine, little dreams are mine, little dreams. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la. Flowers on the sill, seeds to sow and time to kill. Pebbles in my hand, mountains gray or rainy sand. Music all around, troubles lost and treasure found. Celebrate the time, horns to blow and bells to chime. Little dreams are mine, little dreams are mine, little dreams are mine, little dreams are mine, little dreams. If you leave in the morning, probably won't be there to see you go. Wonder how you got the stuff to leave with all the things you know. It's It's your time, do with it what you want. I can't say what's right or wrong. I'll show you the words I need to say in 1,000 songs. If you leave in the morning, have tonight to fill tomorrow's time. Just know I'll be inside your heart and you inside my rhyme. If you leave in the morning, cry until I change my mind, and I'll sing a song that's sad, leave my blues behind, leave my blues behind, yeah, yeah. Cry these tears from the spring that flows inside my heart. We've gathered there through the years apart. When you leave in the morning, I won't forget about the things we said. I'll hear each one 1,000,000 times running through my head, yeah. Running through my head, yeah. If you leave in the morning, I cry until I change my mind, and I'll sing a song that's sad, leave my blues behind, leave my blues behind. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, here's Mr. Kevin Rowland.
This one was actually about Don. Don was a guy who lived in a really small place in Hayward and didn't have much of a life, but having a band next door to his living room that shook the stuff off the walls gave him a little something to wake up to the next day. So he was always complaining about he was going to die of this and die of that every day. So I wrote up a song called It's Not My Time, because Don, you're not going to die. And it goes like this. I've been coming around here for a long, long time. Lots of people disappear. Maybe have some wine. Doesn't make any sense to me. Makes me wanna cry. This ain't no New York symphony, and it's not my time to die. Not my time to die. One day the sun shines, and sometimes it's rain. You see the world with clearer eyes. You see the world in pain. Doesn't make any sense to me. Makes me wanna sigh. Just gotta try not to beat myself. It's not my time to die. It's not my time to die. just like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Beat Vixens.
We're human, and sometimes very human.
What is going to happen now? It is of course necessary for the minds and souls of us all.
Please welcome Miss Pat Henriksen.
Sitting alone in an old rocking chair, I saw an old mother with silvery hair. She seemed so neglected by those who should care, rocking alone in an old rocking chair. Her hands, they're callous, wrinkled and old. A life of hard work is the story they told. I think of angels as I see her there, rocking alone in an old rocking chair. Bless her old heart, do you think she complains? The life had been better, she'd live it again. She carried the cross, that's more than her share, rocking alone in an old rocking chair. I know as the children in an orphan's home think they own heaven if she were their own. They'd never be willing to let her sit there, rocking alone in an old rocking chair. I look at her and I think what a shame. The ones that forgot her she loved just the same. A letter would threaten her empty life there, rocking alone in an old rocking chair. Yes, I look at her and I think what a shame. The ones that forgot her she loved just the same. I think of angels as I see her there, rocking alone in an old rocking chair.
Hi, David. So, where are you from?
Eureka.
Eureka. David from Eureka. All right. So, what I need is my big circus band. And, you know, it is Humboldt County, and so they're running a little late. So, I think you're going to have to help me make the big circus band. Yeah? Are you ready? Okay, so, here we go. Are you ready for your instrument, David? Yeah?
No, we'll see.
Okay. Have you ever played a horn before, David? Never. Never played a horn before. All right. So we got to warm up for this one. Are you ready? Okay. Here we go. Go like this. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. But we need, yeah. There you go. A raspberry. Good job. Now we need to do this really big. Give it to me all you got. I want the biggest, loudest raspberry ever. Ready? Go for it. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, David, this is how you work a horn. All right, so we got all warmed up. Here we go. A horn, yeah? Okay, let me sanitize it for you. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Give it a try.
Okay.
All right, didn't trust my shirt, man. All the way up against. Close, close. One more try. Let's give him a round of applause. He can do it.
I don't care if you see today. I don't care about tomorrow. Better get ready. you for what you have. We've got to help one another. We haven't got that long. Love's the only thing that binds us. Only hold near will be that strong.
And you'll probably recognize this guy. That's Lester Melton Jr. You've seen this crooner around town enough. And here he is at Blue Ox and on the Michael McKay Experience.
What held hands of sorrow? Get rid of all our worries. Lead a better life, I pray. Yeah, I pray every day for a better way. I'll pray. I'll pray.
I've been listening today throughout the day to everybody else play, and it's been quite a kick, so I'm really honored to be here. Thank you for coming, and thank you all for listening. I'm going to do some original songs for you, nothing terribly thinking outside of the box or anything like that. This first song is a little bit somber. That doesn't set the tone for my set here, but the idea for this song came to me years ago. It was either Veterans Day or it was the anniversary of the D-Day invasion of World War II. And I live out on the sand dunes, so that kind of inspired this. It's called The Locket.
And this is our favorite Austin Alley.
As I stand here on the sand dunes and stare the wind play softly to my soul, from this very spot my mother prayed for her man to return safely years ago. Thousands died for freedom on a bloody patch of sand called Omaha. In her womb she carried me on that day when she received the call. Mama keeps a picture in a locket on a little golden chain. It's a picture of a man I've never seen, but I've known him just the same. He must have been quite a man. She talks about him now and then, and it makes me proud when Mama tells me I remind her of him. Sometimes I wake in the heat of the night and I hear her softly calling out his name, and my brain it burns as I close my eyes, and I hope to God it was not in vain. She mumbles a prayer and goes back to sleep. After all these years she can't believe he's gone. The locket on the golden chain makes the memories linger on and on. As
as I stand here on the mountain and stare the wind play softly to my soul. From this very spot my mother prayed for her man to return safely years ago. He must have been quite a man. She talks about him now and then, and it makes me proud when Mama tells me I remind her of him. Yes, it makes me proud when Mama tells me I remind her of him.
I'm Larry Jackson. We just finished talking to Spanky McFarland here at the birthday party for Blue Ox Radio. 4 years old, who would have thought? And yet here we are. And Spanky was so kind to come by today, and I'm just tickled to have you here.
Thank you, Larry, and happy birthday, Blue Ox. Hang in there, you guys. I hated school, but you have to do it. It's like your job as a kid. Hey, we're at Blue Ox because it's their birthday. They're 4 years old. I won't tell you how old I am. How old are you, Larry?
I stopped counting around 60.
Yeah, you don't care how old we are, but Blue Ox is 4 years old.
We're like fine wine. We just get better with age.
Okay,
You know?
fine wine. They should keep us in the basement. Thank you, Blue Ox. Love you.
We're the donkeys! Yay! Hello, Eureka.
Liz.
Hey, well, what inspired you to get into music?
Well, I've always wanted to be a singer, but it was actually kind of a strange coincidence, the similarity between his press and my actual life being that I would never sing in front of anyone, but always wanted to and was too afraid. And the press says that that's kind of what he did, was he learned to sing in secret. But
it wasn't true.
I guess it was partly true.
Partly true.
Partly true. But they made
They made
it
it
seem
exaggerated.
a little more. That's true, exaggerated. And I love to sing, and just have always wanted to play music. So.
And you just did a tour down from up towards Eugene?
Yeah, we came from Ohio and went up to Chicago and Fargo and Minneapolis, a bunch of cities before we met with his other band.
This particular area? Yeah. This is my first time actually in Eureka itself. We played one time in Arcata about 5 years ago, I would say, and it was cool. It's a beautiful area, you know. It is a strange place to play. I found that in Arcata, it also seems that here there will be a pretty small crowd, so I guess people don't always go out, or maybe we've gotten unlucky on our nights going out and haven't gotten much press. Who knows? But I like the people around here and the weather and the landscape is beautiful. Okay, so. You want to ask me a question about that?
Yeah, so what would, if you know, the entertainment business is rough and it's hard to be inspired to see something you want to do because it might look over your head. What would you suggest to people if they wanted to get into? How do you pursue your passion?
Well, personally, I'm a practicer, and I am from the school of practicing, and you know, it's very cliche, but of not giving up when you feel discouraged. A lot of times when you're practicing and when you're rehearsing, you can be discouraged, and then also when you're on stage, you can be discouraged in a different way. So, you know, but I think that someone told me once, I don't remember who, some jazz guy, that you have to play 1,000 bad shows before you can play good. And I don't think that's exactly true, but I do think that you have to just keep going and not be discouraged. that's my philosophy, and I think Liz is pretty new at some of the things she's doing, and it's been fun. I think it's been an experience, you know. I'm new at some of the things I'm doing too, but so I would say that's one word to give.
Yeah, that's definitely something that you have to learn is how to stick with something that will inevitably sound or seem terrible for a while before you get to a really good place with it. It's kind of a wave. It goes up and it goes down, and I think for me especially, it's hard to go over the bad parts to get to the good part. I have a hard time with that. So it's been a really good experience for me to push myself past the difficulties.
The hump.
The hump, if you
They
will.
call it.
The hump.
I'm Josiah Wolf,
Liz Hodson.
and we perform in the band under my name, Josiah Wolf, and you're watching the Michael LeKay Experience.
And then you got away, didn't you, babe? You just turned your back on the crowd. You got away, I never once heard you say, I need you, I don't need you, I need you, I don't need you, and all of that jive around. I don't mean to suggest that I loved you the best. I can't keep track of each falling robin. I remember you well in the Chelsea Hotel. That's all. I don't even think of you that often. The sky of the command is obedient like sand. The plane was and they said, please take your seats. It's obedient like sleep. They kept on standing. And if this is not my place, it's a thought that I can't shake. The ship is falling. The wind is blowing out of my legs. It's an ancient game. Heaven help me, are just words. That time will make you say. The sky is the command. It's obedient like the sand. The plane was sinking. They said, please take your seats. But disobedient like sleep. They kept on standing. And if this is not my place, it's a thought that I can't shake. The ship is falling. The wind is blowing.
You've been watching episode 7 of the Michael LeKay Experience. Come back next week for another exciting, mutating roadshow adventure on the Michael LeKay Experience.